Alright, this is X-Men Mutant Apocalypse, the final level, and we're going to show you Beast's path to Magneto. So we have a pretty standard start. We do have all these teleporters. And whenever you see those trash can looking things, I find it best just to use Beast's mutant ability, take them out. Otherwise, they have the potential to shoot you with the laser beam. And I kind of screwed up there. I didn't get on the ceiling plate I wanted, and then again, I didn't get off of the ceiling plate in time, so I got hit twice there. Now, it's a pretty quick beginning, so we'll take on Exodus, and as I was saying in the Wolverine video, Beast really sucks at aerial attacks, so we don't have any teleporting troops, but it's also difficult to get Exodus. And anytime he's way above you, just kind of get out of the way because he's almost always going to do a kick, and there's really nothing you can do besides get hit. But you can, when he starts in with the lasers, a lot of times you kind of get him into a pattern where he's just above you and you can jump up and double punch him. So we managed to get by without too much of a problem. And that starts the really annoying part of Beast's path. Now, there aren't going to be any more ledges to stand on, so I like to try to take out these teleporters when we have the opportunity on that first path. If I fell, and then as you can see, obviously the floor's got those balls of electricity falling it. They're going the same way, so if you try to jump, you end up landing on them. But we're going to keep going this way because we have an energy canister coming up. And I'm just really sucking with my timing. Going back's no better. You also have to avoid all the fireballs from the teleporters. And then you have to work your way all the way back and start jumping up again. So again, we got a platform that we can stand on, so we want to try to take out the teleporters, because once we get onto the purple ones, you can't get on top of them, and if you get shot, you're going to fall right all the way back down to the floor. And so we made a couple of quick moves that got us off there, and that's going to bring us to the end guy. Now this is a machine that shoots some kind of energy beam at you, so trying to get to the middle platform, we got hit there. And again, trying to be a little over aggressive, we take another hit. But you want to get up on top of this one, and as you can see, it will periodically go into this hyper mode where it just flies back and forth, shooting rapidly at you before going back to a slower pace. So you want to jump up, hit the machine, jump back down. You like to get 2 shots in, and you can see it's starting to shake, and it gets a little energized when it goes into the hyper mode. So the energy beams aren't going to come through this platform, so we just hang on upside down up here. It goes back and forth once or twice, and then you can get back up, wait for it to come above you, hit it, drop down. Once it shoots next to you, you can jump back up and wait for it to come by again. And then you just hit it, drop down. So that's all the pattern you got to do. You can see it's electrified, so now we got to wait out hyper mode. And then you just return to your normal pattern. It takes a little while, but once you get in your groove, you're not really going to take any damage. As you can see, I had a sliver when I started into the groove, and that's all we needed. And the good thing is, once we get to Magneto, we're going to get full energy. So again, we duck in the corners when he's flying at us. With Beast, it's best to get up on these platforms because there's really no good way for him to avoid the metal there. You can get in the middle and kind of jump up and and hit him, but you gotta make sure your timing's right or you're gonna jump up into the force field. And the best thing about being on the platforms when you're jumping at Magneto is you can use your down attack and jump on his head. You can get onto the bottom of it, jump over, so you can get 2 punches in if you can pull that off, which might be a little quicker. I mean, neither one of the attacks is all that strong. And you just kind of gotta get your timing down. You can also do this attack when he's throwing stuff at you, and you can bounce off his shield, but you normally put yourself into a worse position. You can hit you hit the metal, but then I hit the platform, so that threw off the whole attack. And then we get the timing. We can stay on top of him, but we don't get the timing right for the bouncing to take out the metal girders. We get a little aggressive. And then even though you can bounce off the force field, when he starts moving, he's going to hit you. So it's kind of a cat and mouse game. Best just to hit him once and then get off and then come back and hit him again. So we'll just skip basically to the end here after a couple of rounds of fighting him like that. We're able to get him down pretty low. Not having the best of runs, but we couldn't get out of the way of his energy blast, and you see how much energy that took from me. But eventually we're able to avoid it, jump on his head, and that completes it. Now on to the ending.